Hello, this is the Dream, and welcome back to another video. I butchered that. Today we're building an iron farm, which is pretty simple. I'll list the cobblestone generator I used in the description, which is basically the main part of this. I will not have schematics in the description, as I do not know how to do that very well, and it's probably better if you build it yourself. So let's get started with this tutorial. Don't mind me just grabbing the parts I will need. And vault. Then we also need shafts and gantry parts. Where is the gantry carriage? There it is. Glue. Something else we need. And we'll need... what was it? We'll need funnels. A lot of them. Just any kind of block. And trapdoors. Preferably for this one. And we'll also need a rotation speed controller. And now we can get started on building. So first, we'll build a large vault, 9 blocks long. Yep, 9 blocks long. I'll be using glass for this a little bit, but you can use any block you want. I just want to be able to see it. And then put funnels. Make sure you're shifting so they'll be placed downwards. All over one of the glass, or all over the vault and these blocks over here. You'll see why later. And then do the same with trapdoors over that. You can put the trapdoors on top of the block, bottom of the block, doesn't really matter. Oh, mine fell off. There we go. And now over where the vault is, we place mechanical pumps facing down. There we go, and then we'll place fluid tanks on top of these. There we go. To get lava into these, which you'll need both lava and water, which I forgot. In survival, you'll have to use a mechanical pump and a drain right here to insert it into the tanks. But you only need to put 1 lava bucket in each of these. You don't need any more. That's excessive. And up here at the pumps, I will surround this in whatever block you want. I'll be using glass. And now we get started on the gantry, which gantry will actually go about here. You need 4 gantry shafts and the rest normal. Then you turn 2 of these around. Put these here, so that when this entire thing shifts, the extra blocks will be on it, and these blocks will be off of it. This will allow for it to keep moving, and no stone to get stuck, making it stop. This is very important. I'll need any kind of inventory block to put here. I will need a funnel. Make sure it's facing outwards, and then if you placed that funnel, make sure to put it back downwards. And then trapdoors. And then we put funnels facing in where this will go in these 2 spots. Then glue all of these funnels and all of the trapdoors. We'll put 2 planks here. We'll glue this together. And we will connect this connection to the gantries And that's basically the mechanical part. And then to power the pumps, do 2 encased chain drives, or alternatively a rotation speed controller. Or put it like this, and then just put a vertical gearbox. But if you don't have rotation speed controller, you can just use 2 encased chain drives. This will use more power though. And then you can also put a rotation speed controller over here, which I suggest using about like 24 to 32 RPM for this. We will water over each of these pumps. You can place them so water will automatically fill each of these in, which is very nice. And then we'll get a creative generator just to test if this works. This does work. Actually, I'll probably speed it up to 64 RPM. There we go. It's working. Maybe 6 RPM is probably the highest you want to go with this. Anyways, how this works is... Actually, it's probably better to put the trapdoors on the top so this doesn't happen. But anyways, how this works is basically these andesite funnels put all the cobblestone that was destroyed and collected into this barrel, which is then dropped into these 2 funnels, which actually go into the vault. Pretty interesting mechanism, or pretty interesting machine. And if we grab a brass funnel, you can see stuff is going in. So now for the next part of this, we'll finally get to use the crushing wheels. And I'll also need a belt. So I will put one on the edge here, then 3 blocks away, another one, and then another 3 blocks on this side, another one. So place shafts here in each of these spots, then vertical gearboxes. Connect the vertical gearboxes together, and then put crushing wheels on top of each of them. Then I would suggest, if you don't want to accidentally get eaten by this thing, place glass on each of these spots here, and just in case, each of those 2 spots as well. So we will plug this in to see if it will work. This should work, yes. Then I'll put brass funnels on the ends of each of these, and a shaft going along. You can also build a second one of these next to it, and then hook them up to this central shaft here, or this central belt. Then we'll have this go into a vault. Something I suggest using is using the storage drawers mod. And then we'll get some tunnels, encased chain drives, which we already have, but encased fans. And now shaft. About 7 of these we're going to do for this. Connect them up like this. Actually, we'll cut this off to about 5. You can make this longer if you want to. Actually, now we'll do 7 for this. We'll do 7 wide and 5 blocks long. So let's just a little bit longer. Uh-oh. And put brass tunnels on each of these, and to your desired length. Here we go. So mine is going to be 5 long, Let me grab some slabs. Put slabs here. Oak planks. And then we put encased fans facing inwards along here and fill this with water. I suggest also doing this on the other side, as from my tests it makes it faster, which is definitely something you want. Plug all these in, add water, and this thing is going to be powered from about right here. So I'll do vertical gearbox here and shafts running down with a gearbox here. So this is going to be our power. I'm going to temporarily, or actually not temporarily, permanently, add a clutch and a lever here, which I'm also going to increase this, put a clutch here so we can turn on and off this entire thing. Then I'll have this going at maximum speed. Do something like this, just to hook these up. Then I'll grab a gearbox. They should be blowing inwards. If they're blowing outwards, that is not what you want. So I'll just inverse this and reconnect it, and bam, they're going outwards. And then with this one, you'll want them to go in the opposite direction. So might as well also connect this up. That is going the wrong direction. Now it is going the right direction. Yep. And at the very end here, extend this by one, which appears to be at maximum length, so I cannot. There we go. And then put a gearbox there. And bam. And that is not what we want to happen. We want to get filters and get some gravel. Put these on a deny list and then apply them to each of these. Then let's just get rid of all this gravel. There we go. We place shafts along here. Or I'm going to extend this by a block. And, oh right, that middle one won't extend any further, so never mind. I'll just put a single belt going along all of these, so I'll immediately go out onto this belt. And I'll have this set to iron nuggets. Then we get a vault, or ideally a compacting drawer, to go here. And this will hold all of our iron nuggets. Let's get a depot. For now, this is going to be a depot. And then let's go over here, grab flint. And we'll also do shafts going off in this direction. Turn that. Turn this. This will be set to flint. And then let's do glass here so it doesn't burn everything down. And bam, just lava. Actually, I'm going to lower that by a block just in case. Once again, if you have the storage drawers mod, which I would really suggest using, you can just use a drawer with a downgrade upgrade and a void upgrade to do this. to power this, I will add gearbox here, which is wrong. Turn that back. Actually, this will go on further to compacting if you don't have a compacting drawer to put here. So then put gearbox, gearbox. And it's, oh, there we go, now it's connected. Make sure that has a brass funnel, so blocks don't flap. I'm going to put that there. Connect this up by pulling a shaft here. Then it should push you to the center. Yes, it does. So that is correct. Let's reconnect this brass funnel. And now it's going in and should be washed, which it is. Except I still have to connect the flint output. So just take that out, maybe chain drives, and then bam, all the flint is now getting launched into lava. Oh. Nope, you don't want to do that or else it won't get destroyed. Saccharate through the lava, and then this should be filling up with iron nuggets, which it is very quickly. So I'm going to turn, actually I'm not going to turn that back on yet. I'm going to turn this entire thing off, rather. And let me just grab a chest to put stuff down. Yes, I know I'm very professional. But what we do now is we will extend this further out. Then we will grab mechanical presses, basins, and that's pretty much it for this. You can have these either brass or andesite. I'm going to do brass. Then I'm going to do andesite. Oh wait, no. I want to grab an iron ingot to set as the filter for these ones. Then gotta grab shafts. Connect these two, and then actually you gotta put presses on top of these. Volts. This. Connect it to a brass funnel. And then we put the depot. Like that. And then to power these mechanical presses, just get a shaft, encased chain drives. You can either use encased chain drives for this or some Janquith belts. And now this entire thing should be done. You can turn it on, do this, just wait for the gravel to start coming in. Oh, we're already getting iron. It might be best to just do one. So let me just do something like that. And because I'm smart, wrench. Collect all these again and put them back on. So it all goes into this one. Destroy these. Move this all forwards. Make sure it goes this direction, which it does. You then make a item vault. Brass funnel. Depot, brass funnel, so you can get the items out. And we put shaft there in case chain drive's going up. And now this is all finished. With an optional suggestion, if you want to reduce lag and not produce any extra, I'd suggest getting a stock switch, or a threshold switch, and link. Let's get cobblestone and iron nugget. Put the threshold switch anywhere on this. No filter, and then right here we see this thing's at very low. So we'll have this stop when it's at 75% and start again when it's at 10%. We'll have a redstone link first signal cobblestone, second signal the iron nugget. We go over here, same thing, except we turn this into a receiver with a wrench. So once this goes above what we want, it will automatically shut off. But yeah, here is the fully automatic iron farm. Oh, I forgot to switch this around. And let's see, it's already produced a stack and 49 iron. This may take a bit of resources to actually get up and running, but this pretty much only takes like one level 9 boiler at most. But yeah. This has been Card the Journeyman. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you again in the future. Please take the time to like and subscribe, and leave suggestions for future Create Mod builds. Up next, I am probably going to build a gold farm, well, gold and quartz, but mainly gold. This has been the Journeyman. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.